America? Today's my sister's wedding, but I haven't seen you since morning. What in the world are you doing? Where are you right now?
Oh, hi, Silvio. I already left for the wedding. You were still sleeping, so I left a note on the table. Didn't you see it?
What, a memo? Oh, I found it.
Like it was written on the note, I'm going to be picking up your sister's daughter, Monica, then go to the wedding.
Huh? Why'd you have to go through the trouble of taking care of my sister's daughter? Can't my sister just go to the wedding with Monica?
Apparently, that's what they were planning at first, but apparently Monica started throwing a tantrum because she didn't like getting up early. But your sister has to get to the wedding on time, so...
I see. Monica likes you, so my sister asked you for help? I get the situation now, but this is another reason why getting remarried when you already have children is such a hassle.
Silvio, don't say things like that. It's rude to your niece Monica as well. Why not celebrate? It's your sister's wedding day, after all.
Yeah, I just said it. I didn't really mean it, you know. Make sure you're not late to the wedding, alright?
Yep. As soon as Monica and I are finished preparing, we'll depart for the wedding. We'll see you there.
Seriously, don't be late, alright? It's my sister's wedding.
Hello, Lilia. I'm going to leave the house with your daughter and head to the wedding now. Oh, hi, Erica. Sorry I had to suddenly call you so early in the morning. My daughter Monica is very shy, but she seems to like you, so that's why I called. She started throwing a tantrum as soon as we got up. The only person I could think of that might be able to help was you, so... It's all right, don't worry about it. Today's a special day for you, so don't hesitate to tell me if there's anything you want me to do. Thanks, Erica. I wouldn't know what I would have done without you. All right then, we'll see you at the wedding. Yep, take care on your way though. And take care of Monica for me. Yep, she's in safe hands with me. Silvio, did Monica and Erica arrive at the wedding venue yet? I haven't seen them, but my house is only a 50-minute train ride from here, and they should be here by now.
What? I thought that Erica went to your room to give you Monica or something. She isn't there? I haven't seen her as well.
No, she isn't. I thought that she would be coming here by train, so I texted her, but all my texts remain unread. I tried calling too, of course, but she wouldn't answer. Did you hear anything from her?
No, I didn't hear anything. What in the world is she doing? I told her specifically not to be late. She's probably taken some sort of detour or something. Ah, that woman. America? Are you still not at the wedding venue? It's a 50-minute train ride from my sister's house to the wedding venue, right? Shouldn't you already be here? Hello? Is anyone there? Did you get lost? Did your phone run out of battery so you can't reply or something? All the other relatives are already here and we're only waiting for you two. You've got my sister's daughter as well, so you're making everyone worried. Just hurry up, alright?
Silvio, I heard that Erica got into an accident.
Yeah, I just got a call from the police as well. Apparently, a car ignored the red light and was about to hit a child, and Erica jumped between her and the car.
What? Is she all right?
It seems the kid was safe, but Erica was injured. I told the person who called me to send Erica to the wedding as soon as she gets treatment for injuries.
Huh? You told her to come back. But didn't she get hit by a car? I don't think she'll be able to come to the wedding anymore, Silvio.
What are you talking about? Of course she can come to the wedding. Knowing Erica, she's probably just making a big deal out of this. Look at me, I sacrificed myself to save a child. I'm the hero, so don't mind if I come to the wedding. Guardian of Ren said it was impossible to for some reason. Would you believe it? What in the world is she doing right now? To think that she almost got your daughter in an accident. Even if it was only temporary, she was responsible for your daughter, as her guardian, and as her nephew.
Silvio, but didn't Erica just save Monica? I don't get what you're trying to say right now.
I'm trying to say that Erica is just making a big deal out of this, and now is refusing to come to the wedding because she thinks she's some sort of hero. But I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to talk some sense into her and tell her to come to the wedding immediately.
But didn't you hear that she was taken away to a hospital? Of course, I'm worried about my daughter as well, but I'm also worried about your wife, Erica, who could have been seriously injured protecting my daughter.
What do you mean she was protecting your daughter? If anything, she was endangering your daughter by walking off like that. But even if she was injured, the wedding of a family member is of utmost importance, so you have to come even then. What is she thinking getting into an accident at such a happy day? Is she trying to ruin your wedding or something? I thought the two of you got along, but apparently not.
Silvio, listen to me. What you're saying is nonsense. Your wife is not going to be able to make it to my wedding, and you're not going to tell her otherwise. In fact, you should go and visit her in the hospital yourself.
Why would I do that? She's just exaggerating with the ambulance and stuff. Hold on, I'll tell her to come to the wedding with Monica immediately.
What? Hold on. I said don't tell her anything strange.
Hey, Erica! What do you think you're doing getting into an accident like that? Didn't I specifically tell you not to be late to my sister's wedding? Are you saying you're not going to be able to come just because you got into an accident saving a child? Wait, don't tell me that the money that was supposed to be my sister's wedding gift will be used for your hospitalization expenses, is it? Hospitalization expenses are a waste of money! Come to the wedding right now! Hey, Erica! Are you ignoring me or something? I'm not messing around, Erica. Do you intend on ruining my sister's wedding day or something? I said to come here immediately, now!
Hey, Silvio. What in the world do you think you're doing?
Huh? What is it, Lydia? Why do you sound so mad?
What were those texts that you sent Erica? Don't you have any heart? Heck, it's not that you're only heartless, but you're an idiot as well. How the hell is she supposed to come to the wedding when she's just been hit by a car? I'd like to see you do it.
What? You saw the text I sent Erica? How? What?
Yes, I did. I have her smartphone, after all.
Huh? Why do you have her smartphone?
I'm at the hospital Erica was taken to right now. Luckily, or unluckily, depending on how you look at it, the hospital was only a 5-minute walk from the wedding venue. So I came as soon as I heard what happened. You come here right now as well.
Hold on, Lilia, stop with the jokes. You can't just leave the wedding when you're the bride. The wedding is going to be cancelled if you're not there.
Yes, I intend on canceling the wedding. Don't you understand that there are more important things right now than my wedding? Are you seriously that dumb?
Yeah, I know she got into an accident and all, but you shouldn't believe her. She's probably just exaggerating because she got a big head for saving some child. Just because she saved some child doesn't make you that she can just cancel her plans to go to the wedding.
What do you mean she's exaggerating? But she's in front of me right now. Also, what do you mean when you say that she saved some child?
Put simply, I'm just mad at her for causing such a mess on your wedding day. What is she thinking getting into an accident like this? She should have just minded her own business and tried not to be the hero or something.
What did you just say? She should have just minded her own business? But if Erica hadn't jumped between her and the car, this would have been a lot more serious. Don't you get that?
That's not our problem. It doesn't change the fact that she still caused a huge commotion when she could have just stayed put and come to the wedding.
Why, That's my daughter you're talking about.
Huh? What?
Yes. Did you seriously not get that until now, you dumbass?
So what you're trying to say is that...
If Erica hadn't jumped between the car and Monica, then Monica might have died.
What? So the child that Erica saved from being run over by a car was Monica?
Yes. Seriously? Have you not been reading my texts? Even a 3-year-old would have understood. Erica was seriously injured because she saved my daughter from a car accident. Luckily, Erica is going to make a full recovery, but it's still a serious injury that calls for hospitalization.
What, seriously? So, I thought that Erica had wandered off without Monica and saved a random child trying to be a hero.
Even if it wasn't my daughter, this would have still been extremely serious. And Erica isn't trying to be a hero. She is a hero. Besides, why in the world are you acting all surprised? I thought the police told you about what happened. Did they not tell you that the child she saved was Monica?
Now that I think about it, they might have said something of the sort. I guess I let my imagination take hold of me?
Yeah, it looks like that. Oh, and by the way, do you know who the driver of the car that ran into them was?
What? How the hell am I supposed to know that? How the hell do you know that in the first place?
The police came to Erica's hospital room and explained the situation to me. Apparently, the person that ran over Erica was Francesca.
What? Which Francesca are you talking about? Because there are a lot of people named Francesca, you know?
Your ex-girlfriend, Francesca.
Seriously?
You were cheating on your wife and seeing Francesca, weren't you? How the hell did you find out about that, you probably want to say? You see, the police checked Francesca's smartphone to see whether she had been texting while driving, and sure enough, she was. That's when they noticed that she was texting someone named Silvio, which also happened to be the name of the husband of the woman who just got into an accident. The police decided to ask me whether I knew anything about this, and obviously I didn't. That's how I found out. Oh, and I also have an idea as to what happened this morning, I think. I called Erica to take care of Monica for me, and so the two of you headed to the wedding venue separately. You were texting Francesca on your way here, right? That's probably why she didn't see the red light and almost ran into Monica in the first place.
It's not my fault. I didn't know she was driving.
Maybe not directly. I know it's unrelated, but even if you weren't responsible for the accident, it doesn't change the fact that you were cheating on Erica. I'm not about to mess in your marital affairs, but I'm pretty sure Erica is going to divorce you. Anyways, while you were texting Francesca on your way to my wedding, she suddenly stopped texting you. But, judging by your personality, you probably got mad when she suddenly stopped replying. I don't need to tell you that she stopped replying because she was apprehended by the police, right? That bitch apparently tried to make a run for it. Anyways, you got mad that she stopped replying and soon after that found out that Erica got into an accident. And so you started letting out your anger on Erica and told her all that nonsense.
But I had no idea Francesca was involved when I sent those texts to Erica. You have a smartphone and can view my chat with her, right? Could you delete those texts I sent her earlier? Please, Lydia. I'm begging you as my brother.
Sorry, but I am not about to cover up your stupidity for you, brother. Besides, don't you even feel guilty for what you did? I'm not going to let you get away, Silvio. It was your fault that Erica got seriously injured. If she hadn't jumped in front of that car, do you realize what might have happened to my daughter? I am not going to forgive you for this. I am going to make sure you pay for what you've done.
But how should I have known Francesca would run into Erica? This is just an unfortunate series of events. I understand now that Erica wasn't just trying to be a hero, and I'm not mad at her anymore. No one's at fault here, Lydia. We should just move on with life and pretend nothing ever happened. Besides, Francesca shouldn't have been texting while driving. It's not my fault that she has no regard for traffic rules.
Well, I guess it was extremely bad luck. I mean, if I hadn't called Erica over to my place to take care of Monica for me, or if Francesca didn't happen to be at that exact place at that exact time, nothing would have ever happened. Actually, no. You would have continued meeting with Francesca behind Erica's back, which isn't good, but that's not the point. The point is that you're trash, brother. Trying to get your wife to come to the wedding after she was just seriously injured saving my daughter? I've had enough of you. Bye. You'll get what you deserve later.
But... God damn it! Hey, Erica! What's this lawyer you sent me? Are you serious you're gonna divorce me? Why? I'm not gonna agree to this. I already broke up with Francesca, so why don't you just move on and forget about it? You women are so petty. I'm not gonna divorce you and I'm not gonna pay an alimony. Erica! Erica, hey, reply to my text. You see, Francesca's husband is making me pay an alimony as well. And for some reason, I'm being made to take responsibility for the wedding's cancellation. And my sister is making me pay for part of the cancellation fee. It makes me sick thinking about how much money I'm going to have to come up with on my own. So please, don't divorce me so that at least I won't have to pay you an alimony as well. Please, I don't want to divorce you. Let's pay for all of this together. Oh, that reminds me. Apparently my sister is going to hold another wedding ceremony 3 months later. Why don't we make up by then and go to the wedding together? Don't you think it would be fun to surprise everyone by telling them that we actually made up? It'll be so wholesome as well. Right, Erica? Don't you think that this is a great idea?
Silvio?
Erica! I knew you would come around. I know I said some awful things to you after you got in an accident on the day of the wedding, but I was just mad at the time. I deeply regret it now and realize that you are, in fact, a true hero. I'm so proud of you, and I think you're the most wonderful wife a guy could have.
It's not that hard to understand, Silvio. You cheated on me, so we're getting divorced. Please contact my lawyer about this, not me.
What?
Your sister is typing these texts for me because I can't myself. She came to visit me in the hospital.
Lilia, why are you visiting Erica?
I'm only able to text right now because your sister is here. Didn't you hear that I broke my right arm and now it's in a cast? You've got some nerve ordering me to reply to your texts.
But I tried to come visit you in the hospital, but they said that you were relocated.
The only reason they relocated me was because you tried to force your way through on the first try. Even though you were banned from seeing me. Besides, did you seriously think that you would be able to visit me given the position you're in? Come on, Silvio, try to be a little more observant of what's going on around you.
But...
Please, contact my lawyer from now on.
It wasn't my fault that you were run over by a car. How should I have known Francesca was driving? This is all her fault.
I don't care. It doesn't change the fact that you were cheating on me. And that you also tried to make me come to the wedding even though I got into an accident. You disgust me, Silvio. I'm going to block this account now.
What? Wait, don't block me! Erica, I still have more things I need to tell you!
First, I had Francesca, Silvio's ex-girlfriend, pay me 2 alimonies. One for running into me on her car, and one for meeting Silvio behind my back. She was forced to go into debt because of this, and now works multiple jobs, apparently. Silvio, on the other hand, barged into the hospital near our house trying to look for me. He must have thought that I was there, but I saw this coming, so I had myself relocated to a hospital other than that one. He didn't expect this and caused a commotion at the hospital's front lobby. shouting at the staff to tell him where I am. Eventually, the police came to take him away. He was released, but not long after that, the two of us got divorced. Naturally, Silvio's relatives cut ties with him after this incident. And it also seems that he had to pay money to the hospital as well for causing a commotion. Silvio's complained about not having any money, and so he took on massive amounts of debt, not knowing that he would only have to pay more in the future. Honestly, I don't know why I married this man. He has both the mental capacity and the emotional capacity of a 3-year-old.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Maggie, are you there? Do you have time to talk?
Oh, good evening, Mom. What's this about?
I hear you're pregnant. Is it true?
Excuse me?
So, which is it? A boy or a girl? I'm 100% it's a boy. I'm sure of it.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not pregnant. Where do you even hear that?
Pardon me? Well, that can't be right. Do you think I would make such a thing up? I saw you the other day. You definitely had morning sickness. Don't you forget, I'm a mother too, you know.
Sorry? Morning sickness?
Yes, the other day when you came over to our house. Come on, stop evading the issue, Maggie. Boy or a girl? Easy question.
Like I said, Mother, I'm not pregnant.
Oh, don't give me that. Why are you keeping it a secret? Everyone will find out sooner or later.
This morning sickness you're talking about, that was probably when I got back from that long trip. I sort of got car sick after that long ride back.
Car sick? In this day and age?
Oh, the ride quality's good, but you know we bought that new car. That new car smell kind of made me a bit nauseous. I was also never really comfortable riding in a car for long periods of time. And you know I don't have a driver's license, and Mark always drives me to your place. And you know, riding in the passenger seat always makes me a little dizzy.
You're really trying hard to hide this, aren't you? Whatever for? And if you get car sick, there are pills for that. So, boy or a girl? No more pussyfooting around. And don't you dare tell me it's a girl. We need a boy in this family.
What am I supposed to say? I said I'm not pregnant. How else am I supposed to put it? Should I lie? And as for taking car sickness pills, there are reasons I can't take such medicine.
I see where you're going with this. I know why you're being so stubborn. It's a girl, right? Oh, I knew it.
Pardon me?
Yes, I knew it. That's why you've been hiding it. Your family, all girls, right? Ever since Mark married you, I knew it would turn out this way. All your siblings are girls. Mark should have known. You know we run a business and someday we're going to need someone to take over. And you had to go and get pregnant with a girl. I was never in favor of Mark marrying you, but he's my son and in the end it's his decision. But to be honest, I really should have pushed him harder.
Mother, are you okay?
So, I guess that means divorce.
Divorce? You're getting a bit ahead of yourself, aren't you?
Well, if you insist on having this child, this girl, well, that's what will happen. You'll just have to bring up that child on your own.
Please, Mother, stop with this nonsense. I told you I'm not pregnant.
Hey, Mom, can we talk?
Oh, hi, Mark. Good timing. You have to hear this. You won't believe what Maggie just said. She was trying so hard to hide the fact that she's pregnant with a little girl. Unbelievable. She wouldn't even admit that she was pregnant. Why hide it? We'll all find out sooner or later, right, Mark? I bet she was planning on keeping it a secret and then just having the baby without even telling us about it. You have to divorce this woman, Mark. It's for your own good.
Mom, what's wrong with you? Where did you even get the idea that she was pregnant?
I know it for a fact. Let's put that aside for now. Mark, you remember that very nice girl you used to date back in college? What was her name? Julie, Julianne, or something? What do you think about her as your next wife? She would be perfect, the type to give a nice, healthy boy. She has 4 siblings and all boys. I'm sure she'll give birth to a beautiful baby boy.
Yeah, Julianne. She got married right out of college.
Oh, really? Oh, that's too bad.
Mom? When you were texting Maggie, I was standing right next to her, observing the whole exchange.
Oh, you don't say! Well, that means Maggie's little fib about her not being pregnant is all out in the open now. Now you know, Mark. So, when are you going to process the divorce papers? That means you'll have to go down to City Hall and get the necessary forms and talk to your lawyer about how to proceed next.
I'm telling you, Mom, Maggie is not pregnant. She's not lying about that.
Pardon me?
We have plans and decided to put off having kids for a while. And about her getting car sick, that's all true too.
So, why was she suddenly feeling sick? I can't believe she gets that unwell just by sitting in a car.
Well, it's not only the car, I suppose. It's hay fever season too, so this time of year she's not really in the best of condition. So she takes various hay fever medicine.
Hay fever.
So she can't mix car sickness pills with what she's already taking. Which also brings us to the subject about her being pregnant. You obviously know that she can't take medicine while she's pregnant, right?
Yes, well, that's common sense, I suppose.
So we figured we'd start thinking about kids after the hay fever season. You know, when she's not taking any medicine. Actually, we talked about this earlier.
Okay, I see. That's what's going on, huh? Well, in that case, let's just forget the whole thing. You know what I said and all.
Excuse me, that's it? After what you said, just forget it?
Well, it's all Maggie's fault. She made it seem like she was pregnant, and her attitude. It was like she was hiding something. So, I thought, would you please talk to her and have her explain this whole mess to me? She's always so unclear about things. I just don't know what she's thinking.
Oh boy, you never seem to learn, Mom. You carry on like this and you're gonna get into real trouble one of these days.
Oh, what are you talking about?
You really think I don't know anything about what you did to Maggie all these years?
Excuse me? I have no idea what you're talking about.
I know you call her and get her to come over and do all the cleaning and cooking. Then sometimes you'd come over to our place without any advance notice and sit around for hours. And this is all during business hours.
Oh, well, yes, and I was just...
Come on, Mom, our family runs a business. You're an employee too, so please, Mom, do some work instead of loafing off and bothering Maggie every day.
I was only... and it's not every day. Anyway, I work.
Oh yeah? Now that it's all remote work, no one's around, so you just let Maggie do all the work. I heard you came over to our place with your laptop and had Maggie do all the company's spreadsheets. Is that true?
Well, you know, she's a housewife. She's got nothing else to do.
Maggie doesn't work at a company, but she works from home, like you, Mom. Now she has twice the work. As a matter of fact, what you did was release confidential company information by letting Maggie do the work. You do realize that, don't you?
Excuse me? What do you mean?
Luckily for you, she didn't touch your laptop because she knew it was confidential, and as a non-employee, she had no right to look at it. But you went ahead and berated her for not doing the work for you.
But it wasn't very difficult work. You know, calculations and all easy stuff.
It's not about whether it's easy or difficult. This is confidential corporate information. Dad's the CEO of this company. You're an employee of that company. What the hell are you doing allowing a non-employee to look at confidential files?
Oh, but I was only...
Don't give me that, but I was only crap, Mom. You know what? I can no longer let Maggie anywhere near you. And considering Dad's company, I just can't let the situation remain the way it is. What's more, I'm concerned for Maggie. I mean, think about it. What if she did give birth to a daughter? I don't know what the hell you would do. So we plan to move away.
Excuse me? What about work?
A friend from my college days started a company, and He asked me to join him. So I intend to quit Dad's company and go there.
What? Are you serious? You can't do that! You're slated to take over Dad's business after he retires. You can't just abandon that.
That hasn't been decided yet.
Oh, but you can't!
Sorry, but I've already made up my mind. We've already decided.
Hello, Maggie. It's been a long time.
Mom? Is it really you?
Oh, great, you haven't blocked me. Good for you. Okay, let's get down to business.
The reason I didn't block you is because I wanted to keep the line open. We weren't sure what you'd do next. With that said, I have no intention continuing this conversation. Goodbye.
Are you sure about that? Even if I told you I found out where you and Mark moved to? That I have your address?
Pardon me?
A friend of mine was on vacation and she happened to spot you. She said you were pregnant. She followed you and found out exactly where you live. She sent me the address just the other day.
You can't be serious. You had me followed?
I really had a difficult time after you guys moved away. Did you know that we got divorced? He insisted he could no longer live with me after what you and Mark told him. Needless to say, I was fired from the company. I had no other choice but to move in with my brother's family. But as you can imagine, it's not very comfortable. I mean, emotionally.
Is that so? But all that has nothing to do with me.
Well, that's where you're wrong, Maggie. You have everything to do with my predicament. I understand that the baby will be a boy. He'll come into this world next month, isn't that right?
Are you serious? Where did you hear that?
I told you my friend followed you. She also heard you talking to your friends at the supermarket. Oh, you never know who's listening. She heard you say that it's a boy and that you were expecting next month.
So this friend of yours, she was eavesdropping?
Well, yes, I suppose she was. But anyway, I'll do you a favor. I'm willing to live with you until the child is born, and maybe after that too. You know, you'll need all the help you can get.
No way. That's never going to happen.
Okay, just until the baby is born then. I'll leave after he's born. What do you say? But I'll take the baby with me. I demand you hand over my grandson after he's born.
Were you institutionalized the past 3 years? That's complete crazy talk.
Maggie, you don't seem to understand. Do you realize how difficult it's been the last 3 years? You guys simply disappearing, the divorce. If I appear in front of my husband with our grandson, I'm sure he will be overjoyed. He'll accept me back, I'm sure of it. So, he's my grandson, I'm taking him. If you have any compassion for what I went through all these years, you would hand over the child without question. It is your duty to obey your mother-in-law.
What are you talking about? Obey my mother-in-law? Are you out of your mind? We cut ties with you 3 years ago. We can't consider you our family. So why would we hand over our child to a stranger?
Excuse me, a stranger?
Hello, Mother. After 3 long years, you haven't changed a bit, I see.
Oh my god, is that you, Mark? Oh, I didn't expect to get a line from you.
I was watching the back and forth you were having a second ago.
How about work?
I work from home now. I have a little office set up. About you finding out where we live, this apartment complex is pretty secure. You won't get past the front entrance. There are several security personnel around too. They'll just turn you back, so I wouldn't even try.
Well, I'll just tell them I'm your mother. They'll let me in, no problem.
Actually, I told the landlord all about you. Security would be on the lookout for you. I even gave him a picture of you. As a matter of fact, after that text message earlier, I called security and reminded them to be on the lookout for you, and under no circumstances to let you in.
What? You're not serious? I'm your mother, for God's sake!
I told him if he gave them trouble to just call the police.
Pardon, the police? How could you do that to your own mother?
After how you treated your own son's wife? I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Oh, forget all that. Just hand over my grandson. I'll be over next month to pick him up. That child is going to be the next president of your father's company, and he's my ticket to getting back with your father.
It just hit me. I didn't realize you didn't know. The company, our cousin Rachel, was named the CEO a year ago. I'm surprised you didn't know.
Pardon me?
Yeah, I think it was April of last year.
You mean Rachel? She ran the sales department when I was there. That Rachel?
I guess she was your niece too, right?
Rachel? Oh, you're kidding me, right? She's the new CEO?
Yeah, and she's super smart. I knew she would succeed. But to be honest, I didn't expect her to become CEO. She had Dad's trust ever since she joined the company. She worked her butt off all those years. She deserved it. She's way smarter than me. So I didn't have any qualms about quitting when I did.
Oh, but Rachel? She's a woman. And she's the CEO? Oh, that cannot be right.
In this day and age, it's not that unusual for a woman to be a CEO. I mean, you work there too. I can't believe you're still so old-fashioned.
But how could... I mean, she's...
So that's what's up. I suggest you abandon any notion of this ludicrous scheme of yours.
It is not a ludicrous scheme, as you put it. If I take my grandson to your father's place, I can convince him to... I could even act as a go-between for you and your father. If I do that, well, I could get back with your father.
Why would I want you to act as go-between between me and Dad? We get along just fine. Maggie and I cut ties with you and you alone. Dad has nothing to do with it. As a matter of fact, we had dinner at his place the other night.
Excuse me?
You know what, Mom? I'm pretty busy now. Could we call it a day?
No, wait. Let's talk about this.
No, Mom, there's nothing more to talk about. See you around. Please don't contact us again.
Well, it seems the only person obsessed with having a grandson was my mother-in-law. I think it was her obsession that caused her to lose sight of what was most important, which was her family. But she never learned and still continues with her obsession, feeling not a modicum of remorse for her outrageous behavior. After that line message, she apparently made her way to the apartment complex and hung around for a while. No, she was not able to get in, luckily. I think the security finally called the police and she sulked away after that. Having nowhere to turn, she ended up trying to get back together with my father-in-law, but he wouldn't have any of it. Apparently, my father-in-law had already met a nice widower while walking his dog and is currently dating her. I hear they may even get married. When my mother-in-law heard that, she went a little nuts, screaming and having a total meltdown. The cops eventually came and took her away. I heard even her brother has even cut ties with her. I don't know what happened to her after that.
Mother, if you're there, please reply ASAP. Did you go and change the locks on our house without even asking us? I'm in front of the house right now, and the key I always use doesn't work on the front door lock. I need to get inside.
Hello, Cindy. What's this ASAP all about? And yes, I changed the lock on the front door. I needed to do something to punish you, didn't I? A freeloader, always wanting something from my son. You needed a little lesson.
Excuse me? Have you completely lost it, Mother? When did I ever freeload? You're making me sound like some gold digger.
Well, you are, aren't you? Anyway, you said you were going out shopping, using my son's money needlessly to say, so I took the opportunity to have a locksmith make some minor changes. Hope you didn't splurge again using my son's money. What was it this time? Some jewelry?
I wasn't out shopping, for your information. It was for work.
What the hell are you talking about? You're just a housewife that has no job or special skills. What job could you even do?
Pardon me. I thought you knew. I'm working at the moment. I told you that I was going to work before you moved in with us. Don't you remember that? I made it clear right from the start that I was working from home and we would set aside an office room for that purpose. And I did say not to go in there without permission, didn't I? I have important files there and I can't have anyone fiddling with the PC.
Oh, yes, your little office at home. Please, for goodness sake, all you're doing is playing games all day long. You can't fool me, Cindy.
Well, that says it all, doesn't it?
Huh?
You have no appreciation or understanding of people who work from home online. It's quite common now, you know.
Oh, really? I know nothing about that. It all seems like games to me.
I figured you were still at an age where you would understand such things, but I guess not.
I do have a little understanding of online work, if that's what you're saying. I'm not as old as you think, my dear. A friend of mine told me about her husband, and recent years he's been asked to work from home. It seems he's having a hard time of it.
Well, then I don't see why you don't appreciate my work style. What's so different?
You're not getting what I'm saying. What I'm concerned about is you. I worry about the company you work for. Having an employee work at home playing games all day? Your employers are being duped. You knew it would be easy. That's why you started working at home right from the start. Unlike my friend's husband, who worked hard at the office for years before working from home. He has an appreciation for the job. That's what I want you to understand. That kind of casual attitude toward work will get you nowhere. People will find out soon enough.
That's what I mean. You're completely clueless. Even if you're not at the office, there are ways to do a proper job working from home. Sometimes even more efficiently.
Oh, please. I'm getting really tired of this. I'm sick of hearing your lame excuses. I'll give it to you straight. The reason why I changed the locks is simply to get rid of you. A freeloader who eats up my son's earnings. That's why.
Like I keep saying, I'm working and making a living at that. Why can't you get that through your head?
Is your head still up in the clouds, for God's sake?
I'm fine, and all I'm doing is conveying the truth. Your head must be up in the clouds, probably up in space.
Okay, so that's how you want it, huh? All right then, I'll give you some conditions for letting you back into the house.
Conditions? What conditions?
If you want to be let back into our household, then bring home pay that exceeds $5,000 a month. Can you do that? I doubt it.
$5,000 a month, huh? Well,
I'm not saying it's a one-time thing either. I want you to make a stable income of $5,000 every month. A steady, stable income. Well, for someone who's working. Or shall I say playing games all day? That's way beyond your reach.
Yeah, right.
At this rate, my son better start thinking of divorce. It would save him from all this misery. I plan to live in this house with my son, just the two of us. We don't need you, Cindy. You're taking up too much space. There is no need for you to return.
All my stuff is still there. What should I do with that, may I ask?
All that stuff was probably bought using my son's money anyway. All that will be confiscated and sold off. Are you nuts? I'll be by later today to pick them up.
I also have to warn you before you do anything stupid, don't touch any of the stuff in my room, especially the PC, or there will be dire consequences.
If you are able to bring that $5,000 a month, I will think about giving all your stuff back to you.
Hey, Cindy, where you at? I just got home. What's up? Are you still working or something?
Oh, hey Mark. Haven't you heard anything from your mom yet?
She's taking a bath right now. You know she takes those long baths. Figured it would be a good time to contact you directly. You said you were out to see a client. Has the meeting been extended? Seems kind of late.
Yeah, I thought you already got the news. Your mom locked me out of the house.
She locked you out? What are you talking about?
Was the door locked when you came home? Did your key even work?
When I came home, the door wasn't locked. I just walked right in. Didn't notice the door, to be honest.
Yeah, makes sense, I guess. I suppose she thought I would not return and opened it, or she forgot to lock it again when she went out or something. So if I had just waited a bit longer, maybe hid in the bushes for a while, I would have gotten in. Darn it! Should have waited around.
Hey, Cindy. What's going on? I really don't know what you're getting at.
It's a long story. It would take forever if I explained everything, so I'll send you the back and forth messages I had with your mom earlier. You'll see what I mean.
Yeah, okay. Do that. I'll take a look. Oh my god, is she serious? I can't believe this! We've only been living together for a week and already... This? Jeez! Sorry about this, Cindy. My mom, what can I say? And so, Cindy, where you at now?
Me? Yeah, I got a motel room on Route 1. You know, the one near the mall? I'll stay here for the night and figure out what to do tomorrow. If I can't work things out tomorrow, I plan to go see my sister. She lives alone over in Sutton County, an hour's drive away. She'll put me up for a few nights.
Yeah, I guess that's the only choice you have. Really sorry about this. Well, at least you have a place to stay for now. Thank your sister for me, would ya? I can't believe this condition she demanded of you. $5,000 a month? Seriously?
I wonder if that's the amount your father made before they divorced.
Well, I guess you put 2 and 2 together pretty quick, huh?
I remember she used to tell her friends and neighbors about how much her husband made. She really made a big thing out of it, huh? When she said $5,000 bucks, that's the first thing that popped into my head.
Oh, I get it. She knew you would never be able to make that much by working online, and so, in order to keep you out, she demanded an exorbitant amount.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But actually...
Yes, but actually...
So why did you just give it to her right then and there?
She probably would not have believed me, and I didn't think it was the right time.
Yeah, you may be right about that. It would have just made things worse. Oh, yeah. There was something I wanted to discuss with you. You know the reason why your mom ended up having to move in with us? You remember, right? It was because that apartment was going to be torn down, right? Well, it seems that was all BS.
Huh? Seriously?
Yeah. Got information from a friend of mine who lives nearby. I need to talk to you directly about that. That motel is right nearby. I'll go over there right now. We can have dinner and discuss it. What do you say?
Sure, no problem. There's a Denny's right down the street. Let's meet there.
All right. I'll text you when I arrive. Hey, Cindy. Just got home.
Oh yeah? That was fast. Thanks for earlier. And thanks for bringing some of my work stuff. It really helps. Now I can get a little work done. Glad the laptop was there.
Sorry. I know nobody is supposed to go in there. It was the first time I went in there.
Well, I gave you the extra key just for such emergencies.
Yeah, came in handy, that's for sure. So, we do as planned, right?
Just as we planned. Don't let me down, Mark.
With Cindy gone, I have to do a little more housework, but if it's for my son, no problem. But maybe someday I'll get a maid to do all the chores. Wouldn't that be great? So, is it at all possible that you can make $5,000 a month? Oh, I'm sorry. How rude of me. What was I thinking? Demanding that an unskilled housewife bring home $5,000 a month for playing games all day? I was way out of line. Please forgive me. No way you could bring home that much. You know what? A thought just crossed my mind. You're not homeless now, are you? You're not living on the street, scraping together soft drink cans for a living, are you? And I haven't heard a peep out of Mark after I kicked you out. And it seems you have no interest in picking up your things. Not a very important job. I plan to throw them out by the end of the week. So if you want it, you better come and get it, or it ends up in the dumpster. I want to rearrange that room, make it into my private study. Need it cleaned out ASAP. There's a lock on the door, and Mark and I don't have a key. So we're just going to have to get a locksmith to open it. Or we just break it open. Oh, I'm so glad we kicked you out. A useless, no-job wife. Why did Mark ever marry you?
You seem to be in high spirits.
Oh, finally you decided to reply. Had to get those cans to the recycling center, huh? How much was today's collection? So, Cindy, no $5,000 a month? What's it like living on the streets?
No, not $5,000. More like $15,000 a month.
Excuse me? Hey, Cindy, answer, would you? I don't have all day. What's the meaning of this? Mark just left home. He's nowhere in sight, and all his stuff is gone. What the hell is going on? I also checked your room. All the stuff is gone? Your PC, the laptop, all your files? The place is vacant.
Oh, finally noticed, huh?
Is this your doing, Cindy? Did you put Mark up to this? Did you get him to clean out the room?
I didn't really put him up to it, as you put it. More like, Mark heard what you did to me and decided to do what he felt was right. That's all.
No, that can't be right. He would never do that behind my back.
He found out why you had us live with you. The real reason. That apartment you were living in for 2 years after your divorce went through, you remember. Apparently, you caused a lot of trouble there. The neighbors, it seems, were furious with you. And on top of that, because it was such a sudden divorce, your husband felt very bad and decided to pay the rent for those 2 years. The main purpose of living alone in that apartment was to get used to living and working alone. You were working at that time too, but you went and bullied a coworker and eventually got fired. Isn't that right?
So what? What's that got to do with anything?
Well, after 2 years, your husband no longer felt obligated to pay your rent. And since you lost your job, you couldn't pay the rent for yourself. You made plenty of enemies among your neighbors. There was nothing left for you to do but move out. Or, should I say, kicked out. So you had nobody to turn to, nowhere to go. So you came crying to us. I suppose you figured that apartment was quite a distance from our house, so you probably thought nobody would ever hear of your antics.
How the hell did you find out about all that? Would you hire a private detective or something?
Apparently, Mark went to school with the guy who owns that apartment you caused all that trouble at. Or more accurately, his father runs the place.
Are you kidding me?
It seems one of the neighbors found out that you were Mark's mother. One thing led to another, and they decided to contact us to stop you from causing harm to others.
This can't be mere coincidence. What's going on?
Well, we've lived around here for a long time. Made a lot of friends. I wouldn't say everyone knows everybody, but close. You're bound to find some connection.
Cindy, about that $15,000 a month, is that what you make per month?
Hold on. I just got a text from Mark. He's on his way home. He said he'll send you a line message.
Excuse me, Mark, he's here.
Hello, Mother.
Mark, is it true that Cindy makes more than $15,000 a month? Do you mean per year?
No, not per year. Per month, Mom. She makes way more than I do.
What's this all about? How could she make that much? That's just not possible. How could an unskilled housewife make that much? It's just not possible. Is she selling drugs or something?
Drugs? How could you say that, Mom? She's not some drug dealer. She's a well-known and very popular freelance writer.
Excuse me? A free writer?
Freelance. A freelance writer. She's independent, not associated with any specific company or organization. And she's not employed by any one company. She set up an office at home. That's what most freelance writers and designers do.
Why doesn't she just rent some office space then?
That's why she set aside a room at home. A home office, if you will. Why waste money renting office space when you're the only employee?
Excuse me. Seems kind of weird to have an office at home.
Come on, Mom. A lot of people are doing it these days. The technology these days makes it really easy. You can have group meetings any time of the day, or even with clients overseas. It's really something.
It just seems like, playing games, tapping away at the keyboard.
When you were living at that apartment, that young couple moved in, and they were both doing online work from there. You remember them? You were always complaining about them, that young kids should get a proper job and so forth and so on. I was told that when you learned that a young woman in the apartment below you was working from home, what did you say to her? Something about her sponging off her parents and playing games at home all day? Apparently, you were harassing them like that on a daily basis. They said they couldn't get any work done with you constantly pestering your neighbors. When I heard that, I was so embarrassed. It was only after you were kicked out of that apartment that I heard about all this. I was mortified when my friends told me about you.
Please, Mark, don't be like that.
Oh yeah, I was meaning to tell you. I've been working on going freelance myself. I've lined up some clients and have a pretty good network set up. So I plan to quit my job and start working from home.
Excuse me? Are you serious?
But at this rate, I may get pestered relentlessly for working at home by someone. So to avoid that, we've decided to move out, which means we will no longer live with you.
Hold it 1 second, Mark. What am I going to do? I can't live here all by myself.
Well, let's see. The lease on that house expires next month, so I suggest you start looking for a job and a place to live.
Mark, you're not serious. Please. I won't bother you guys anymore, so please just let me live with you. I'll keep my mouth shut. I promise you.
It's too late for all that, Mom. Goodbye.
I always wondered why my mother-in-law always had it out for people who work from home. Apparently, she asked her ex-husband to continue paying the apartment rent, but she was told he was now working from home, and as a result, his monthly pay was cut drastically. So he's no longer able to afford paying her rent. That's why she had it out for people who work from home online. Mark told me he left a pamphlet for the unemployed office on the kitchen table when he left. I had my doubts she would make use of it. I figured she'd get on the phone to all her relatives begging for help, but I heard later that she found a live-in job at a local company. But it seems like she was back to her old self again. She started harassing a young girl who was working part-time from home. If that wasn't enough, that girl happened to be the owner's daughter. She ended up getting fired and then kicked out of the dormitory she was living at. That was the last I heard of her. I have no idea where she is now.
Hey, Jeff, are you there? If you are, pick up. Is it true that the company is sending you to Los Angeles?
Oh, hey Mandy, what's up? Why do you know about that? I don't remember telling you about that yet.
I was just at the supermarket and I ran into Mrs. Johnson and she told me about it.
Oh yeah, really?
Really? Is that all you can say? How could you have kept such an important thing from me? You should have told me way in advance. I mean, it seemed so sudden. I wasn't ready. Getting transferred into LA? Really?
Yeah, well, not really transferred in the literal sense. My 3-month training period has ended, so I was just assigned my position, that's all. I'm not being transferred, but assigned to my first position.
Oh, really? It's not a transfer then?
No, I only received my assignment this morning. I knew I was gonna be assigned somewhere. Figured it might be local, but it just turned out there was a position open in LA. I just contacted my folks and informed them just 30 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. Now I see the whole picture. No wonder I'm only just hearing about it. Sorry to get so panicky. So does that mean you'll be living right in the city or renting a place in the suburbs?
Neither. There's a company-owned apartment a little outside the city. Nice coastal area. I'll probably have to get a car and commute to work.
Huh? Not right in the city.
No, this will be the first time living near a big city. Figure I should gradually get used to it first.
Does that mean, company-owned that there are certain restrictions?
Yeah, I'm sure there are some restrictions. Basically, it will be assigned to me and I can't have anybody else living there. Of course, I can have people over on occasion.
I see. But when you move there, please keep in contact with me, okay? Don't sort of just drift away.
No worries. I plan to visit during Thanksgiving and Christmas, also on occasion business trips back to HQ here. Our folks live just a few blocks away, so we'll constantly be in touch, I'm sure.
Yeah, right. That makes me feel a whole lot better.
Not sure how you feel, but you okay with it all?
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Why wouldn't I be?
Alright then, is that all you wanted to know? I gotta get going. I'm on my way to a meeting.
Yeah, no problem. See ya! Hey Jeff, what's up? It's been a while. How you been?
Hey Mandy, yeah, I'm doing okay. It's been a while, I guess. Yeah, but we did see each other Christmas.
How long have you been gone? I can't believe it's been 3 long years since you got assigned to the LA office. You never contact me. I always line you first. What's up with that?
Yeah, but I always stop off and say hello when I'm back, right? Like last Christmas and Thanksgiving, plus a few other times on those business trips.
Yeah, just a hello. Why can't we go have a few drinks or maybe go out for a bit to eat? At least we could do that.
A few drinks, huh? Yeah, right.
You don't want to go out for a few drinks with me? But forget that for now. I was contacting because I heard from your mom that you were coming back for a short visit to the main office.
Yeah, that's right. I'm scheduled to fly in this weekend. Got a few meetings to attend on Monday.
Just wondering, but what are your plans for the weekend or after work?
I can't really get into the details, but I have a meeting with a client Monday morning and then maybe business lunch afterwards. As for the weekend, my boss told me I could leave early on Friday so I could spend time with the family over the weekend.
Oh yeah? So that means you're free Friday night, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
So you arrive at the airport in the morning, right?
Yeah, that's about right.
Okay, roger that.
You seem all set for something. What is it?
Come on, Jeff, you're so slow to catch on.
Slow to? Not sure what you mean.
Gotta go. Looking forward to seeing you on the weekend. Hey, Jeff, what's up?
Hey Mandy?
Guess where I am? I'm at the airport to pick you up.
Oh yeah? Now why would you pick me up? I never asked you to.
How about you, Jeff? Where you at?
I'm working.
Yeah, right. Of course you are. I suppose it's still a bit early, but we could have lunch, right? Flight's like 2 hours from LA, maybe less. We could head over to the new restaurant downtown. You'll love this place.
Hey, can I ask you why?
What do you mean? We haven't seen each other in a while. You don't come back that often, so I figured we should use this precious time wisely. That's all.
I'm sorry to have to break this to you, but I already made plans for lunch today.
Huh? What do you mean?
Actually, I already arrived earlier this morning on the red-eye flight. I'm about to meet up with a client for lunch, so I'm gonna have to cut this short.
Excuse me, I thought you were going to meet up with me. I came all the way to the airport to pick you up.
Please, I don't really have time for this. This is all part of work. I really have to get going.
I can't believe you. I left home early this morning. I even made reservations at the restaurant. Now I'm gonna have to cancel.
Really sorry. I really have to go. Talk to you again. Mandy, are you there? What the hell did you do?
Pardon me, are you serious? That new restaurant I was talking about? I was going to have lunch with you there. I was looking forward to it all week. And you had the gall to take another woman there. Are you out of your mind? How could you? You're despicable. I can't believe you took her there.
Excuse me? You're the one that's despicable. I never consented to go into the restaurant with you. I didn't even know it was that restaurant, for God's sake.
Oh yeah, sure. Anyway, who the hell is that woman you were with?
Pardon me?
I said, who the hell was the woman you were having lunch with? I can't believe you were having lunch with someone other than me. You're beyond contempt.
I really don't know what you're trying to say. What do you care who I have lunch with? It's none of your business. It's not if we're married. Just so you know, the woman I was with was a client. She's in charge of sales.
Excuse me? A client?
Her office is currently being renovated, and it was just more convenient to have the meeting somewhere else. We figured we would just make it a lunch business meeting. Her section manager was scheduled to arrive a little later.
Are you being straight with me? So does that mean that she's just a business acquaintance and not some girlfriend?
Of course not! Like I said, she's a sales rep for a local company. This was the first time meeting her.
Oh, now I see. I just thought, my bad. I guess I just made a hasty assessment of the situation. Okay then. I don't want to interrupt your business dealings, so I'll just wait while you take care of business.
Have you been drinking?
Drinking? No, of course not.
You've already disrupted my work. The store manager tried to stop you from entering, but you barged in anyway. You rushed to my client and started bad-mouthing her, hurling insults at her just for having lunch with me. What the hell is wrong with you? When I tried to intervene, you slapped me across the face and took off out of the restaurant. After you left, all hell broke loose. Complete pandemonium. We had no choice but to terminate the meeting.
Terminate? Really?
And what's more, when you knocked over the table, my client's laptop got totaled. If that wasn't enough, a pitcher of water got dumped on it after it fell and all the data was lost.
Huh, really? I didn't intend to.
You also stomped all over my briefcase and ruined the USB memory in there. Lost all the important data.
I was only trying to,
But lucky for you, we both had data backed up on our computers at the office, so we scheduled a new meeting for Monday afternoon. Don't think you're just gonna get away with what you did. There are consequences for what you did. No doubt you'll be paying me for a new laptop and a USB memory. I'll send you a bill, and I expect you to pay for it.
Are you serious? You make me out to be some kind of fiend. I'm not the only one at fault here,
Excuse me?
You're supposed to be my boyfriend. I should be your priority.
Hold it right there. Your what? Boyfriend?
What's more important to you, me or your job?
I'm hearing you right. Did you say I was your boyfriend?
Yeah, and another thing. You say I have to pay for damages. Well, as my boyfriend, I think you should pay that.
Why would I do that?
I was the one that was supposed to be at that restaurant today. It was our date. But no, you had to go and meet with that woman. You said it was all work, but the fact is you went to that restaurant with another woman. The facts don't lie, Jeff. You have this beautiful girlfriend, and you ignored that and went out with another woman. That's what you did. I was deprived of precious time with my boyfriend. The least you could do is pay for damages. Oh, yeah. And I bet you were going to pay the bill for that little lovey-dovey lunch date. Am I right?
Mandy, stop for a sec.
I heard you say I'll take care of the bill. I heard it with my own ears as I walked. The only person that has the right to get treated by you is me, and me alone. After all, I'm your girlfriend. You know what? This means you are cheating on me. How could you treat your girlfriend this way?
Yeah, you're kind of starting to scare me, Mandy.
Excuse me?
As for paying the bill, when we had our last meeting, they paid the bill so the company requested that I pay it this time. Of course, with my company credit card. My boss asked me to pay the bill. How can I refuse?
Huh. So it was all just business?
But more importantly, to be honest, I don't know where to begin.
What are you talking about?
Am I right in assuming that you wanted me to pay for what you did because you think I'm your boyfriend, right?
Yeah, that's right. Obvious, isn't it? That's what boyfriends do, right? Pay for his beautiful girlfriend's dinner or lunch or whatever. And that goes for paying for stuff like damaged laptops. A boyfriend always protects his woman. That's always been the way.
This is nuts, Mandy. You've got your wires all screwed up. Besides, you're definitely not my girlfriend.
Pardon me?
I said I'm not your boyfriend. When did we do this? I really can't recall.
Stop right here, Jeff. What the hell are you saying? Not my boyfriend? How could you say that?
I can say that because I know it. I never dated you. We never even talked about it. Where did you ever come up with this notion anyway? I know we grew up together since grade school and we spent a lot of time together, but when did you decide we were going steady? Thinking back on it, I don't remember making a pass at you or even talking about it.
But that time, at her high school graduation,
At our high school graduation? What are you talking about?
don't you remember? That girl that had a crush on you since elementary school? Remember her? She kinda opened up about having a crush on you.
Huh? Yeah, I sort of remember something like that. What about it? I told her I was already dating someone else and turned her down, as I recall.
That person you said you were dating. You meant me, right?
Pardon me?
I was pretty taken aback when that girl opened up about her feelings toward you, but I was overjoyed that you turned her down and chose me. I can't believe that you would say it was not your girl. It was always a given.
Hold it 1 second. When did I ever say you were the girl I was dating at the time?
Huh? Well, I thought, you said it right in front of me, so I figured.
Yeah, you always seemed to be around back in those days, come to think of it. You always follow me around.
I wasn't following you around. We were just hanging out.
I was with all the guys celebrating our graduation. You just happened to be there. As a matter of fact, you were the only girl there. The other girls were celebrating their own little groups. To be honest, I was surprised to see you standing there after that girl approached me.
Huh? You're kidding, right?
Just so you know, there is a specific girl that I'm seeing now.
Excuse me? Say again.
That's right, and we just got engaged.
Engaged? Are you serious? You mean engaged?
I suppose you'll find out sooner or later, so I'll tell you. My fiancée is Sarah.
Huh? Sarah? Not that Sarah.
Yup, that's Sarah. You know her, of course, the very same Sarah, our former high school classmate. We've been seeing each other since high school.
Since high school? Way back then?
And when I moved to LA, she moved in with me about a year later. I had to move out of the company dorm, of course, but we got a nice place near the beach.
You guys are living together?
That's another reason why we came back home a little early. So we could submit our marriage documents at the city hall.
You guys are getting married? What about me? What was I to you all these years? I always expected to marry you someday.
You were just an old friend from the neighborhood, that's all. That's it and nothing more.
You're kidding, right?
No, I'm dead serious, Mandy. Maybe this incident was a blessing in disguise. We sure did clear the air, didn't we?
That's it? Just clear the air?
How about that damaged laptop? I'll send the bill to your folks' place and call them to explain the whole thing. Tell you what, just pay the damages for the laptop. Forget about the USB. I got plenty more of those. But you did make a mess of the restaurant. You'll probably see a bill from them too. And one last thing. If you see me around, don't approach or talk to me. You got that? I'm finished with you, so I'm gonna have to block you online. Okay, I gotta get going. Bye.
Wait, Jeff, please.
Mandy later got a bill for the damages. It turned out to be more than I expected. The cost of the damaged laptop, the restaurant damages included broken dishes, damaged tables, and when she left the place, she slammed the door and cracked on the door glass, which had to be replaced. On top of that, the place had to close for a few days to carry out repairs, so compensation for lost business. It seems a couple of customers also demanded compensation, apparently for food spilled on their clothes when she knocked over the table. I heard the cost was well over $20,000. As for me and Sarah, we submitted our marriage certificate at City Hall and even celebrated with an intimate dinner. No, none of that restaurant, fortunately. I was sort of expecting Mandy to barge at any moment to disrupt it all, but fortunately, nothing like that happened. I later heard that Mandy was living at home all this time, and according to her mom, she was just waiting to someday marry me. Can you believe it? Her parents were completely unaware of her intentions and was totally taken aback when they heard. They were now dead set on re-educating their daughter to get her to come to her senses. They apparently moved to a rural location to live a quiet life. Maybe it will do her some good. Her parents stopped by to congratulate us on our marriage, but although sincere, there was sadness in their eyes as they left.
Yo, Alice, you cheated on me, didn't you?
What?
This is divorce, you hear me? Divorce!
What are you talking about suddenly? I didn't cheat on you.
Shut up. You cheated on me and I know it.
If you're so sure, do you have any evidence? I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
The way you're avoiding the topic is already suspicious.
But there's no way I'd be able to understand what you were saying unless I was actually cheating, right? If you're going to accuse me, at least tell me why you think I'm cheating.
The reunion party 3 months ago.
Huh? You mean the one I had with my friends at high school in the town I grew up in?
Yes. You become careless whether you like it or not at places like that, having fun with old friends where your husband can't see you, which means that it was the perfect opportunity to get reunited with a guy you knew back in high school. So you changed your plans. You came home the next morning instead of coming home that night like you said you would.
Huh? And what does that mean?
It means that you spent the night with a guy you knew from high school!
I only stayed the night because a train I was supposed to go home on suddenly stopped due to an accident. It didn't seem like I would be able to catch the final train at the station I was supposed to transfer at, so I stayed the night at my parents'. Didn't I tell you this?
I'm saying that that's a lie!
Then ask my parents if you want.
Don't you know that alibis given by the suspect's family can't be trusted?
Well, you don't have any physical evidence either, do you?
What?
Why don't you read this conversation over again? You'll realize that you've only been saying nonsense.
What did you say to me?
Oh my god. I came to the supermarket to buy some stuff, but it seems I wasted my time on some nonsense.
Nonsense?
Whatever. I didn't cheat on you, alright? I'll come home after I'm done shopping. Bye. Harry? Did you change the lock to the front door?
Yep, just in time as well.
What's this about?
I called a friend of mine who was a locksmith, saying it was an emergency, and he came here immediately and changed the lock. Now you won't be able to enter the house.
Huh?
I don't want any filthy, cheating hoes in my house. Get out of my sight.
I said I didn't cheat on you.
You must be really stubborn to not admit it. There's no way I'll be able to live with you anymore, so leave.
Seriously? I don't know what kind of joke you're playing, but I don't have the time to go along with it.
Why'd you say? A joke?
I'll leave the things I bought at the supermarket at the front door. Put the meat in the refrigerator, okay?
What? You're telling me to do things?
How am I supposed to do it if you won't let me into the house? I'll be at my aunt's house, so call me when you're calmed down.
Hey! That's not how you're supposed to react. Shouldn't you be crying or angry? You should be more like, please don't leave me, or I am gonna get your face. Hey, you reading this? Yo, Alice, if you want to get married with this guy of yours you're cheating on me with, give me $50,000 in alimony and I'll divorce you.
What? I checked my messages since I saw that you texted me for the first time in 1 week, and I see this? Have you gone mad?
You ain't paying alimony if you're cheated. It's a societal rule.
I see, but there's no reason for me to give you any money.
You're the one who's gone mad. Just leaving the house without any resistance is evidence that you're cheating. You're probably staying at this guy's house, right?
Didn't I tell you that I would be at my aunt's? I can't even come home if I wanted since you changed the lock. Don't you realize that what you're saying is nonsense?
But I haven't changed my mind in suing you $50,000. I know someone who's an expert like this.
Oh, is that so? He must love money quite a lot if he's listening to you, even though you don't have any evidence.
Say what you want, I'm gonna divorce you. And I'm gonna sue you for cheating on me. $50,000.
Jesus, you still don't realize the situation you're in?
Huh?
Fine, let's get divorced. But are you sure about $50,000?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna lower it by even a single cent.
Harry, I got the divorce papers you sent.
Oh, just sign it and turn it in, will you? Take a look at the photo I sent as well. It's proof that you cheated on me.
This iPhoto.
Yeah, it's the photo you took with the guy you're cheating with. I got it from someone I know.
So this is your evidence? And what's this other paper? It just says, gimme $50,000.
Yep, that's an official document which proves you have to give me $50,000.
I see. An official document, huh?
It seems that you're taking this lightly, but that paper was made with the advice of an expert. You probably realize now how serious I'm taking this. You've got no chance of winning. $50,000 exact, got it? I told you this before, but I have no intention of lowering the amount.
Okay, I get the gist of what you're saying, but there's things I need to get done as well. So give me some time, okay?
What? Oh, you mean you need to find a way to pay the money? A housewife like you probably has no money, right? But I'm sure not gonna lower the amount. Good luck getting it, huh?
I forgot to tell you this, but I was able to get a job thanks to my aunt.
Huh? Alice, what's this mail you sent me? It says it's content certified mail. What is this?
That's an actual content certified mail, unlike the one you sent me.
What?
I'm pretty sure an expert on law would know what content certified mail was. Just which country's law did this expert of yours study?
Yeah, but I have proof that you cheated.
If you're talking about the picture, then that was just a picture I took 3 years ago at a party I had with my colleagues at work.
3 years ago? I was told that was a picture of you and the guy you spent the night with after your high school reunion.
That picture's been edited to look like it was just the two of us.
What has been edited?
The guy in the picture was the person I sat next to while we were drinking. In reality, there were others in the photo too. I have the original picture saved in the computer at my parents' house. I'll show it to you if you want. This means that only someone who could have entered my parents' house without being suspected gave you that edited photo. There are only a few such people. You know who I'm talking about, right? It's the person you're cheating on me with.
What are you talking about? You don't have any proof.
But I do.
What way?
Haven't you noticed that there are other ways to get into our house other than the front door?
What?
Who am I kidding? Of course you didn't. After all, you always did make me do all the house chores. You forgot to change the lock to the back door.
The back door?
I snuck in and hid a camera.
What?
Thanks to that, I was able to get a bunch of footage of you making out with my sister.
Shit!
The official letter you sent was probably my sister's idea, right? She knows how to use editing software since it's a part of her job, but she's terrible with paperwork. But she always did pretend like she knew everything.
She was pretending?
Also, she also probably got the idea of suing me for $50,000 after seeing that I had saved up exactly that amount while I was single.
What? You had that much money?
Oh, that money was saved up before I married you, so don't count on being able to get a part of it.
Oh, really?
Like it said in the content certified letter, I'll be suing you both and my sister for $50,000.
I don't have that much money.
I guess as much. You two don't have a job anymore, right?
Huh?
Both of you are the type of people who can never save up any money. You two stopped going to work and just made out all day after you kicked me out of the house, right? Which is why you both were fired from your jobs just yesterday.
If you knew all that, then you could have been a bit more understanding.
I'm not going to lower the amount even by a cent.
But
Good luck getting the money.
why did it turn out like this?
I consulted a lawyer the day after I got the footage of Harry cheating on me, and he burst out laughing when I showed him the official letter Harry sent me demanding $50,000. After some paperwork, I was able to sue Harry and my sister for $50,000 each. I made them pay it up front, and it seems that they cried in front of my lawyer about how they're now in debt. The day after that, Harry and I got divorced. Not only that, but both of them were disowned by their parents. They tried finding a new job, but the fact that they were fired from their previous ones for skipping work made it difficult. In the end, they were forced to settle on day jobs and part-time jobs, and now work all day to pay off their debt.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.